We have yet to see detailed analysis and reports of the Qwen model, but reasonably this week, as you know, is Lunar New Year, and many Chinese companies have the past week off. But clearly, Alibaba is scrambling for newsworthy sort of announcements now that DeepSeek has released its model right before the Lunar New Year break. So we will apparently more Chinese companies we should expect them to uh, uh, make similar announcements or release their models. But the technical details we haven't yet seen detailed analysis of it.
Why has DeepSeek caused such a stir, including on the stock market?
One of the biggest sort of changes that DeepSeek has brought to the market was that training AI models, especially large language models, has become much more energy efficient, has become cheaper. According to DeepSeek's own technical reports, the final model training cost only around 5.6 million US dollars, and that is, compared to the usual sort of training cost, according to companies like Anthropic, the value is normally around $100 million to 1 billion US dollars. And that is coupled with the fact that DeepSeek isn't even using the most advanced chips from NVIDIA. As you know, the US government has imposed export controls on NVIDIA's most advanced chips. So Chinese companies like DeepSeek are only able to use a sort of special variant of its H100 GPUs. The Chinese variant, H800, is sort of lower in capacity because of the US export control requirements. In other words, the Chinese company was able to use fewer GPUs and, in many ways, less advanced GPUs to train the same type of large language models like the ones that OpenAI and Anthropic and Google have.
And what do you think are Beijing's views on DeepSeek are, and also Washington's, and how they compare when it comes to views on Chinese censorship as well?
Well, Beijing hasn't really, the Chinese government itself especially, hasn't really made major announcements or comments on the DeepSeek sort of a release. But clearly it has shown that despite US export controls and sanctions, Chinese domestic large language models can still succeed. And President Trump, along with many other Washington, D.C. Government officials, are reasonably worried about the development of Chinese AI. And I think the U.S. tech sector itself was very much underestimated the development of Chinese AI.
Tianyu Fang, thank you so much.
Thank you very much for having me.